Have you ever looked at a big empty lot where a Walmart will soon be built? It's just one open field. It is hard to imagine that, in a few short weeks, a whole big store and a parking lot, and even trees and plants will appear. That's how it was when God created the world. There was nothing there. No oceans, no land, no trees, no rocks, no people, and no animals. Just nothing. Here's how it happened. In the beginning there was no earth or sky or sea or animals. There was only God's voice in the darkness. On the first day, noticing how black it was, God thought, "This will not do." So God said to the black hole, "Let there be light." In a flash, light shone on the vast empty space that was not yet our world. God looked around and he was pleased with his first day's work. "That's good," God said with a nod. Then he added, "From now on, the dark it will be called night. The light will be called day." So that's how we came to have night and day. On the second day God looked around at the vast emptiness. He decided it needed earth and sky. So God added the brown earth and a blue sky overhead. When he was done, he looked at the earth and sky and he nodded in satisfaction. "That's good," said God. On the third morning God looked at the earth. He added water and dry land. He created plants and trees to cover the land. God added tulips and daffodils and daisies and hyacinths to the land. He created grass and all manner of fruits and vegetables. Then God stepped back and looked at the oceans, the lakes, the rivers, the mountains, the valleys, the trees, the grass, and all the flowers. "The earth is looking great," said God. On the fourth day, God looked around and thought, "I need light to brighten the day and warm the plants and trees." So God created the sun to light the sky during the day. He added the moon and stars so the night was not so dark. When God had hung them in the sky, he stopped to look at his creation. "I am pleased with what I have done, so far," said God. On the fifth day, God took a close look at the water he had collected in the oceans. "I want creatures in these waters," he said. Suddenly, there were millions of small fish darting through the waters of the rivers, and lakes and huge fish swimming in the oceans. God decided the earth should have some critters too, so he made birds. His newest creations soared through the air. "Oh, I like that," said God. "This is good." On the sixth day, God put the finishing touches in earth. He added land creatures to the land. God made lions, tigers, bats and bears. He created chickens and rabbits and mice and pigs and sheep and cows. God added everything from aardvarks to zebras. Someone needs to tend to the fruits and vegetables, the koalas and the kangaroos, the puppies and the penguins. Somebody needs to make sure the grass is growing and the earth is tilled. So God created man to enjoy all that God had created, and to take care of all that he had created. God looked all around him. He was happy with all he had created. On the seventh day God took a nice long rest. He was tired after all that creating.